Hello, John here again. Right, this is part 9 and we've just added the collision detection, and now we're going to add the death sequence. We're not going to test whether when we've collided with the scenery, have we collided with the right bit. We're just going to put the death scene in, and we're going to use the animation that Derek's macros use. So let's get on with it. Hopefully this should be a pretty straightforward video. Ah dear. Yes, we know about the Vic chip. Right, so back here, and did we collide with a sprite? And we've got this test that says, you know, did we collide with the sprite? Did we collide with the background? So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that, because now we know it works, and we're going to get rid of that. And what we need to do is, if it collided, we need a flag to say that we did. Okay, so collided with background. We'll set that to VRK, and in the setup variables, so that's setup sprite. Where's setup variables? That's game looper. Setup variables. Here we go. We'll put a naught. We'll set it to naught, which is false. So collide. Is that how I'll call it? Can't remember what I called it now. Collided. That's it. I'm tired today. Collided with background. Come here. So we're resetting it. So now what we need to do, that's our flag. So in the did we collide, we need to set that to true. So LDA $FF, store it in collided with background. And what we can do is, in the game looper here, we can now test for that. And so if we've collided with the background, we don't want to read the inputs or do the updates, we just want to do the death scene. So here we can go LDA collided with background, and branch if not equal to death scene, game death scene. Right, and if it is equal to 0, we carry on going. So we're going to reactivate this sprite update because we'll need that. So we do the game looper, and so right, so the game looper, we need to have that inside it as well. That's it. And so here we'll have the game death scene. we need to do something first. We've got to set up the sprite, haven't we? Got to set up the sprite. So here we need to set up the sprite. Now in the basic program, what did we do? Did we use the same sprite number? Where's the death scene? Here. So we used the same sprite. Okay. Okay. So there's we need to set up the same sprite, and what we need to do is we need to animate the explosion. Now I've got Derek's code set up here, and what he does is, that's died. I'm looking for dying. Here we go. So it's testing to see if it's still animating. So we need to find out. We need to find out where he does die. See what he's doing, because this is what we're going to do here. That dying bit. So is it in the game flow? That's dead. So that's resetting everything. That's displaying. Right. So that must be in player then. Must be in player where he's doing the game update, player update collision. Here we go. Collision, player active. Right, so he's saying false in player active. So we need to do this here. We need to do this here. So we'll copy that and we'll paste it into here. Now, true. We'll leave that like that. So he's setting the, and it's not the place, right? It's the Lunar Lander sprite number, and he's setting it to yellow. And then he's saying to animate between frames 4 and 15, and it's only going to do it once. So we're not 4 to 15 though, are we? We are, let's see, we are. So that's 0 to 5. So that's going to be 6 to 11. No. So if that's 5, then the first one is 6. 26. No, 16. Oh my, so tired today. 16, 22. So that's going to be 5 to 22. How can that be 5 to 22? John, get a grip. Come on. So it's 5 to 16, yeah. So we're going to set this to start at 5 and end at 16. And we're going to say there's delays 3 iterations and it's only going to loop through once. So we set up the animation, and we need to set up the multicolour, don't we? So we set the colours there, and we set the multicoloured there, but we need to turn on multicolour mode so the animation looks good. So sprite, how is there a macro for turning on the multicoloured? Multicoloured enabled, here we go. Oh, it's using an address. Oh no, we've got a value here. That'll do, that's the one. So make it go yellow, then we'll do them, turn the multicolour on, and of course it's going to be Lunar Lander number, comma true. I think that's how it is done. Enable, disable. Value, so it must be true. Yeah. So that sets the multicolour, and then so when we go back up, so it releases control back to our program looper, where we update, we do that, and then we jump back around. But this time, because we've set the collide with background, it should come here to the death scene. So the death scene here, we need to do roughly the same thing as what Derek has done in his flow. So it's here, so it's basically this lot here. Now he's doing lives and stuff. But we don't need to do that. What we need to do is it still playing? Is the animation still playing? Right, so we'll do that. So we're saying, is the animation still playing for our sprite, which is the Lunar Lander one. And if it's still, let's go back. Branch if not equal. Let's have a look at that one. Is animator still playing? Here we go. So we'll load the sprite number. We load. Right, okay, not equal is true. Let's go back to the flow. Not equal equals true. So that means it's still playing, so it just jumps straight over. So that's what we need to do for ourselves. So branch if not equal to game looper. Alright, and then when it's done, we'll send it back to game start. No. I don't want it to go straight back to it. Yeah, we'll do what we'll get fire pressed. We'll use that as well. Get fire pressed. So it goes to the loop, but once it is, then we check to see if the fire button's been pressed. And if it hasn't, still go to game looper, because our collide is still set. But if it's not, then we go to jump to game start, which should reinitialize everything. God, this is going to be fun if it works for the first time. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. So the whole point of this is just to make the death scene. And looks like we've got an error. Page boundary crossed. Invalid label, did not collide. Oh, I wonder if that branch is too far because of all this lot. Yeah. Page boundary crossed, but it doesn't tell me where. Branch did not collide. Oh, let's just put that in. Too tired. Right. Okay. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we break it. Oh! It died straight away. It died straight away. It went boom and died straight away. And it looks like we must have our tests wrong. Okay, so LDA hash false. Right. So we set it to false. So that's setting up the game variables. So we'll go back to our looper. Set up the game variables. Load. Load, did we collide with the background? Branch if not equal to the death scene. Okay. So when we test for the death, did we collide with scene? So, did we collide with scene? Branch if equal did not collide. Set it to true. Okay, F5. I'm wondering if that's did not. Should be branch if not equal. Possibly will be, possibly would be. Try again, see if it crashes straight away. Yeah. BNE. I don't know why. I don't know why it would do that. We'll see. Died straight away, again. Something wrong there. Let's see what it stores. Right. Build program to memory. Right, scroll down. Those macros. Here we go. Sprite macros. Oh, got a long way to go yet. Here we go. Scroll left, scroll right. Yeah, here. So, we are setting up variables. Where's the setting up variables? Set up sprite. Set up characters, set up variables. So we're loading naught into there. Okay. And when we do the detection, it should be FF. Load false? Did we collide with scene? Load false. Oh, it's just me being stupid. True is 01. Okay. Oh yeah. Right. True is 01. Branch if equal. We'll just check that did collide routine. Oh my, it's my collide routine, isn't it? Collide with background. There we go. So I load the sprite number, I load the mask, and then I AND it. So it should be, when it comes out, it should be, if it's equal, that means I did not collide, because it should have come back with 0. And then set true into that. So something's going on with the looper then. So I load the collide with background. If it's 0, that's branch if equal, and it should carry on. Sets up the animation. Alright. Doing it straight away. Why is it doing it straight away? Oh, this is going to be difficult to debug. Why is it doing it straight away? So if it's not equal to 0, do the death scene. Right, I'm gonna compare it with true. No, false. Compare it with 0. If it's not equal, go to death scene. Don't think it's that, but I'm ruling it out. Doing it straight away. Right. Let's go into debug mode. Save F5. Well, at least we know the death scene's working. The animation's working. It's just the test. Well, I don't think it's the test, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, I don't think it's the test. Right, so this shouldn't run. So we're going to go into monitor. Get the memory out. Get the disassembly out. And we are starting at 820, I think. 0820, that's the one. And put a breakpoint there. Right, go 0820. Right, so it's jumping. So we're jumping into it. We're going to skip over that one. Skip over that. Skip over that. Skip over that. Right, that's the raster. So we want to there. So go. Go. Come on. Go. Right, so it's now breaking at our detection routine. So we'll go into it. Compare it with 0. Branch if not equal to. So it's done it alright. Now our detection routine, I think, is that one there. Is it that one there? JSR did we do? No, it's not. Definitely not that one. So it's the one before. It's the one before. So we'll leap over that, and this is our detection routine. So we're loading the sprite, loading it, and in it with. So we're loading 01, and in it with the tester. It's coming back as 01. It's coming back that we hit. It's coming back that we've hit the background and we haven't. So it loads one. So it's setting up the colours. So it's coming back saying that it did it. It's coming. Why is it doing that now? Oh, right, close that down. Yeah. 28 minutes, and I thought this was going to be quick. Right, so we're going to rem that lot out. And we're going to go back to setting the colour. LDA #2 storing it ext color F5. Oh, forgot. So unrem the loader. Oh, did you see? Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's why. That is why. Let's set the scene up first. Right. Rem that out. Rem that out. Undo that lot. Right, let's try it again. If it works, I'll explain what I saw. There we go. So I'm just gonna take it carefully because I want to see exactly when it does it. Now. Lovely. Now the fire test is not working to reset it. Right. What was happening? I was setting up the sprite first, but the sprite located itself over the number of bytes free message, and as soon as it does that, and then we set the background indicator to be on, it flagged it as hit the background. And if you remember in the Vic documentation, it said it always stays like that until you read it. And so what I've done is I've got it to do the scenery first, which clears the screen and then carries on. So we've got a problem with, because I wanted to make it do hit the fire button, get fire button pressed. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I am going to do it. Where's our... Here we go. So, lib fire mask, and it's not equal. Not equal. So, branch if not equal. Right, let's see if that does it now. F5. Unless I've got that wrong. So we're dropping down. Boom. There we go. Press fire. Yeah, it's just spinning. It's like, I don't think it's getting to the... Let's Control Z that. I think it's here. Is animation playing? Let's have a look at that routine. Is animation playing? Here we go. So we'll load animation, and if it's playing, we'll have true in it, which is 01. If it's not playing, it should be 0. Branch if not equal to. Where's the update? Does the updater set it to when it's finished playing? So this is the updater. Loads the sprite number, sets the frame, decreases the delay, increases the frame. Is the frame current same as is the end frame the same as the color current? If it's greater than, go. If it's greater than, if the end frame is greater than, skip. Load animation loop. Check if it's looping. No. Reset the frame. Jump to skip. So if it's equal, load false 0 and put it into the so load 0. So it does turn it off. So when we check animation active, Y, it should be 0. So if it's 0, that means it's stopped playing, so that should carry on. Right, we're going to put do our little XT call. Right, F5. So it's coming down. There's no red. No red. Explodes. There's the red. So it's definitely doing it. So why am I not resetting? Why am I not resetting? Right, test for fire. Branch if not equal to no input. So it's equal, it does it. So we're doing the same thing here. Branch if not equal to game looper. Jump start. Oh, what am I doing? Stupid. That's using that method. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm just too tired today. Right. Oh, 39 minutes. Oh, I hope you're still with me. Right. So basically, want it to crash, press the fire button, restarts the game. Crash. And it's not restarting the game. Right. Call it call it a night on this one. Clearly I'm not understanding what's going on. Need to rethink it. I'll do that offline. Right, the next video will be about how we can put some game flow into it, because at the moment it's just a bit haphazard and we need some routine to look after the game flow and the state of the game and all that. So we'll look at doing that in the next video. If you like this video, please press that like button. If you didn't like it, fine, press the dislike button. Always leave me a comment, and if you fancy becoming a patron of mine and supporting this channel, please do so, because every bit helps. And I will see you in the next video. Take care from me. Bye. It's me. You're not going to believe this. I've just stopped the recording and just been looking at it, and I thought, oh, what's going on? And then, you know, when you have that little voice in the back of your head when it's completely silent, and it goes, have you updated the input byte? I thought, oh, you're joking me. So, just as a quick epilogue, I fire the update routine. So I'll press F5. So I've just literally just put that line in to update the input routine. And watch. So it's coming down. Crashes, just about hit fire. It's come back, look. Now it's not perfect because we haven't cleared out that sprite test byte, but I wasn't refreshing the input. It's just those things, those small things that send your brain funny, and I'm too tired. Right, I'll see you in the next video. Just thought I'd let you know that as soon as I stopped the recording, I figured out what was wrong with it. Right, take care guys. See you in a bit. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.